From Nutrien Ag Solutions, this is Senior Meteorologist Andrew Pritchard with your Canadian Prairie weather story for Monday, April 17th, 2024. We'll start off looking at temperatures here. Coldest in the east, more mild as you make your way off toward the west. Temperatures around 5 to 6 degrees across parts of central and southern Alberta. You make your way into Manitoba, we're talking about below freezing here, anywhere from 0 to -3 as you make your way across southern portions of Manitoba. Looking at the precipitation picture here, the radar on Monday morning, we've got some light showers in the Grand Prairie and Edmonton area, maybe a couple of light snowflakes appearing there. You might find a few raindrops as you make your way through Saskatoon and Regina, all the way into southeastern portions of Saskatchewan this morning. And that precipitation is going to continue to lift to the north, but we'll see more rounds of precipitation. First rain and then snow as we head deeper into the week. All of that because of this big storm system off to the east. We've got two big swirls across North America here, two classic spring storm systems, one of which making its way out across the east, spinning over the Great Lakes right now. A lot of cold air spilling into the Midwest on the backside of that one. But then we've got this new storm approaching from the Pacific. We mentioned this one last week. We talked about this next trough that would be making its way in. We would see that opportunity for some precipitation, but we just didn't know where that would track. Well, we're starting to get a better idea here. And again, it's going to come in multiple rounds, starting with the chance for some rain here early in the week. We'll look at the NAM model first. It's doing a good job of handling that area of light rain, maybe with some light snow flurries, mixed in with that. This is the picture here from the NAM midday Monday into Monday evening. We see that continue to lift off to the north. But then as we get into Tuesday morning, we're going to see round 2 start to make its way in. This is Tuesday morning, maybe some light rain or snow showers in southern portions of Saskatchewan. And as we head deeper into the day on Tuesday, this will be Tuesday evening, we'll start to see some of those rain and snow showers start to spread into southern portions of Alberta. And as we head through Tuesday night into Wednesday, this is when the precipitation becomes a lot more widespread and heavier in intensity, and we'll likely see some of that accumulating snowfall across especially southern portions of Saskatchewan and Manitoba. This falls on Wednesday and Thursday. So here's midnight Tuesday into early Wednesday morning. This is again when we really start to see the precipitation pick up. This is approximately 9 a.m. on Wednesday morning, midday Wednesday afternoon. Wednesday evening, you can see we're really dealing with kind of a long duration snow event here, especially in central and southern Saskatchewan, then maybe southeastern portions of Alberta, southern Alberta. You see that snow spread into the area here Wednesday night into Thursday morning. And then we see another little kind of trailing wave that reignites this precipitation across southern Manitoba, potentially as we get into the day on Thursday. So let me just go back here. This is again Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, midday Wednesday, Wednesday afternoon and evening, Wednesday night, Thursday morning. Now we'll look over here at precipitation accumulation by type. Again, early in the event, especially across western portions of the prairie, we could see some of this fall as rain. Some of that's happening now, Monday through the rest of the day today across the northern half of Alberta. We'll see that rain continue. And then as precipitation starts to lift back into the region on Tuesday, there's the chance some of that could start off as rain across the region. Then as we get some of that colder air starting to work in, much of the snow that we see here, that falls Wednesday, Thursday, potentially into Friday morning. So Monday, Tuesday, the chance for some rain. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we're talking about mostly snow across the region. How much liquid precipitation on the left, how much snow accumulation on the right. This is just from the European operational model verbatim. So look at the pattern, but understand exact amounts will vary as the storm system actually makes its way in here. But couple of areas here, some of the front range here, picking up some heavier snow. Calgary going to be kind of on the edge of that. Maybe the chance for some pockets of several inches here across southern Alberta and southwestern portions of Saskatchewan, but really the heavier snow, and we're talking about 6 to 12 inches, maybe some locally higher amounts, 10 to 20 centimeters, locally higher amounts, falls across kind of southern, southeastern Saskatchewan into southern Manitoba, this corridor right here. We can look at the European on the left, the GFS on the right. Again, we have a pretty good agreement in the overall pattern, how this all falls, but you notice the difference in the accumulation. We're really struggling with this one. That's not uncommon with these late spring systems. Again, trying to understand how the evolution of these kind of multiple upper level waves works out, and then how much snow we actually stack up, how much rain maybe kind of mixes in with that. It's often tough to get an exact picture there. So again, blurring your eyes, looking at the total pattern here, or the overall pattern, I should say. The heaviest snow there with the opportunity to stack up some maybe locally heavy amounts as you make your way through southern and southwestern portions of Alberta. The European and the GFS ensemble, we're looking at the probability of picking up more than 6 inches of snow. Pretty good agreement here. High Plains, Front Range here, maybe Calgary on the edge of that. But then by and large, the biggest area that has that chance of seeing 6 or more inches of snow, you're going to head to southeastern Saskatchewan and southwestern portions of Manitoba. We'll put some cities on there one more time here, looking at the best chance for 6 to 12 inches or more of snow. I had another graphic here that actually had the amounts labeled. I apologize for that. But here's your 6 to 12 inches plus, and then here's kind of your 2 to 6 inches, maybe locally higher amounts. So Calgary, Lethbridge, Medicine Hat, Saskatoon, Melfort, you head all the way over here toward portions of southern Ontario. That's what we're talking about, 2 to 6 inches of snow between now and Friday. And then, communities like Regina, Weyburn, Estevan, Dauphin, Brandon, maybe Winnipeg, and then Winkler on the more likely to see the 6 to 12 and locally higher amounts range here. But again, understand that we could see some rain mix in with that. We could see some sleet. And then we're going to be talking about those winds as well, gusting anywhere from 50 to 70 kilometers per hour. Certainly not the most high-impact winter storm that we've seen, but we start to stack up 6 to 12 inches of snow with those winds gusting 60 to 70 kilometers per hour. Wednesday, Thursday, maybe Friday morning, looking pretty high impact, maybe rather difficult to get around, certainly difficult to be doing things outdoors. We'll time this out one more time with the European model. Let's come on back here to Monday morning. See that light rain and snow shower activity continue to lift off toward the north as we head through the day today. Take those drawings off of here. This is Monday night. This is now Tuesday morning. Again, through the day Tuesday, really expecting southern portions of Alberta and Saskatchewan to start to see that light rain and snow mix start to lift in. And then it's Wednesday. We see the heavier snow, the higher winds start to work their way in on the backside here. So Wednesday, we start to look more high impact. Wednesday night, this is Thursday. By Thursday, the heaviest snow should be focused here across parts of the Saskatchewan and Manitoba border, while we're starting to trail off to very light flurries across Alberta. And then the snow tapers off across Alberta as we get into Thursday night and Friday morning. And then I expect Friday morning still to be seeing some of that light snow lingering across this region. Again, this is all part of an upper level pattern that continues to be very active across North America. We just had originally seen those storm systems coming in from this region and then diving in across the central U.S. Well, now we're seeing a bit of a more northerly storm track. We're going to see this upper level trough make its way into the Prairie as we head through the next 3 to 4 days, and that's what gives us that week of active weather, that precipitation chance here Tuesday through Friday. And then as we get into early next week, this is what the European has for us, April 24th and 25th. We've got the same look here, another storm system starting to make its way in. Again, low confidence with what the actual impacts will be here. So likely seeing a warm up on the leading edge here, so we do see a shot of cooler air. We'll see those warmer temperatures return over the weekend into early next week, but we may have a rinse-repeat situation where next week we're talking about more in the way of precipitation across the region. We'll look at the European model zoomed out. Here you go, Monday into Monday night. This is your Tuesday, Tuesday night, Wednesday, Wednesday night, Thursday, Thursday night, Friday. We see this first system exit the area. High pressure moves in for the weekend. It'll be quiet, increasingly mild over the weekend, but here we go Monday and Tuesday of next week, April 24th and 25th. Another disturbance making its way in from the Pacific. We'll be talking about precipitation impacts across the region as we get a little bit closer to that actual storm system. You can see here the European ensemble. This is the week 2 precipitation forecast, and when we see a lot of white here, a lot of near average, that's the model likely having trouble sorting out the details with that week 2 storm system. It too does not know where the corridor of heaviest precipitation will occur. It just knows that we're looking at the chance across all of the Canadian Prairie and the western half of the U.S. to see some precipitation next week. Temperatures, again, a shot of cold air early this week. That fades as we head through the weekend into early next week. Here's what that looks like in Calgary. The coldest days upcoming Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We'll be back with high temperatures in the middle teens by the weekend into early next week. Same look in Edmonton, Saskatoon, a little longer here as we get some of that snow on the ground. Same thing here in Regina. If we stack up a few inches of snow, we'll see those colder temps linger into the weekend, likely taking us till Sunday or Monday to get back above freezing. Winnipeg, same look here. Warm the next couple of days, there. Cold shot of air Wednesday through Saturday. We'll be turning mild again as we head through the weekend into early next week. Have a great week.